Princess Elizabeth was on a royal tour of Kenya in 1952, a trip that was meant to be a joyous occasion, filled with diplomatic engagements and cultural exchanges. She was representing her father, King George VI, who had been struggling with health issues. The young princess was unaware that this tour would mark a significant turning point in her life. During her stay in Kenya, she received the devastating news that her father, King George VI, had passed away. The news was a shock not only to Elizabeth but also to the entire British public, who mourned the loss of their beloved king. At the tender age of 25, she ascended to the throne, becoming Queen Elizabeth II. She inherited a nation still recovering from the ravages of the Second World War and an empire in the midst of significant transition. The weight of this responsibility was immense, but Elizabeth was determined to rise to the occasion. The young queen was thrust into the global spotlight. Her life irrevocably changed. She had to navigate the complexities of her new role while dealing with her personal grief. Her first public address as queen was a poignant moment, showcasing her resolve and commitment to her duties. Embracing her new role with a sense of duty and determination, Elizabeth began to prepare for her coronation. This event would not only mark the beginning of her reign, but also symbolize the continuity and stability of the British monarchy. Elizabeth returned to Britain, mourning her father while simultaneously preparing for the monumental responsibilities that awaited her. The young queen had to balance her personal loss with the expectations of her new role, a task she approached with remarkable grace and resilience. The weight of the crown rested upon her young shoulders, but she was ready to lead her nation into a new era. Her coronation in 1953 was a grand affair, watched by millions around the world. It was a moment of both celebration and solemnity, marking the beginning of a new chapter in British history. Elizabeth had been carefully prepared for the throne from a young age. Her education was meticulously planned, with a focus on history, law, and the workings of the British Constitution. She was tutored privately, ensuring she had a deep understanding of the responsibilities that lay ahead. Her private tutoring and her natural intelligence gave her a strong foundation. She was known for her keen intellect and her ability to grasp complex issues quickly. This intellectual rigor would prove invaluable as she navigated the challenges of her reign. Elizabeth possessed a deep understanding of history and constitutional matters, which was crucial for her role as a constitutional monarch. She was well versed in the traditions and protocols of the monarchy, as well as the political landscape of her time. She was also known for her strong work ethic and dedication to duty. Elizabeth approached her responsibilities with a seriousness and commitment that earned her the respect of her subjects and leaders around the world. These qualities would serve her well in the years to come. Her dedication to public service and her unwavering sense of duty became hallmarks of her reign, guiding her through the many challenges and changes that would come her way. The new queen was determined to live up to the legacy of her father and her grandfather, King George V. She saw her role as a continuation of their work, striving to uphold the values and traditions they had instilled in her. This sense of legacy and continuity would be a guiding force throughout her reign. The year 1953 saw a pivotal moment in British history, the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. This event was not just a significant milestone for the monarchy, but also for the medium of television. For the first time, a royal coronation was broadcast live, allowing millions of people to witness the grandeur and solemnity of the occasion from the comfort of their homes. This event, steeped in tradition, was broadcast live on television for the first time. Families gathered around their television sets, experiencing a sense of unity and shared history. The live broadcast brought the nation together in a way that had never been possible before, creating a collective memory that would be cherished for generations. Millions around the world watched as the young queen was crowned in Westminster Abbey. The global audience was captivated by the pageantry and the historical significance of the event. It was a moment that transcended borders, bringing people from different cultures and backgrounds together in admiration of the British monarchy. This televised spectacle brought the monarchy closer to the people than ever before. It allowed the public to feel a personal connection with the Queen, as they could see her expressions and emotions up close. The intimacy of the broadcast made the monarchy more relatable and accessible, fostering a deeper sense of loyalty and affection among the viewers. It showcased the grandeur and symbolism of the institution while also revealing the human face of the monarch. The intricate details of the regalia, the solemnity of the vows, and the Queen's composed demeanor were all captured in vivid detail, making the event both majestic and personal. The decision to televise the coronation was not without its critics. Some within the establishment were concerned that the mystique and reverence traditionally associated with the monarchy would be diminished by the exposure. They feared that the sacredness of the ceremony would be compromised by the presence of cameras and the intrusion of the public gaze. Some within the establishment felt it would demystify the monarchy. Traditionalists argued that the monarchy's power and influence were partly derived from its aura of mystery and exclusivity. By making the coronation accessible to the masses, they worried that the monarchy would lose its unique status and become just another spectacle. Others worried about the technical challenges and potential breaches of protocol. The logistics of broadcasting such a significant event were daunting, and there were concerns about whether the technology would be able to capture the ceremony with the dignity and respect it deserved. Additionally, there were fears that the presence of cameras might disrupt the solemnity of the occasion. However, Queen Elizabeth II understood the power of technology and the importance of connecting with her subjects in a changing world. She recognized that television could be a powerful tool for modernizing the monarchy and making it more relevant to the public. By embracing the medium, she demonstrated her willingness to adapt and evolve with the times. Her decision proved to be a resounding success. The public's reaction was overwhelmingly positive, and the broadcast was hailed as a triumph of both technology and tradition. The coronation became a defining moment in her reign, symbolizing the beginning of a new era for the British monarchy. The coronation broadcast was a defining moment in her reign, marking the beginning of a new relationship between the monarchy and the media. It set a precedent for future royal events, which would also be televised, further cementing the bond between the monarchy and the public. The event captivated the nation and the world, ushering in a new era for the British monarchy. It demonstrated the monarchy's ability to adapt to modern times while maintaining its historical significance and cultural relevance. It also highlighted the Queen's ability to embrace modernity while upholding tradition. Her reign has been marked by a delicate balance between preserving the timeless aspects of the monarchy and embracing the innovations of the modern world, ensuring that the institution remains relevant and respected in the contemporary era. Queen Elizabeth II's reign coincided with a period of significant global transformation. The British Empire, once vast and powerful, was gradually evolving into the Commonwealth of Nations. This transition, marked by decolonization and the rise of independent nations, presented unique challenges and opportunities. The Queen played a pivotal role in this process, navigating the complexities with diplomacy and grace. She recognized the importance of maintaining strong relationships with former colonies. The Queen embraced the diversity of the Commonwealth, championing its values of peace, democracy, and development. She undertook numerous state visits to Commonwealth countries, fostering goodwill and understanding. Her commitment to the organization helped to ensure its continued relevance in a changing world. Her reign witnessed the independence of many African and Caribbean nations. Throughout this process, she demonstrated her adaptability and her commitment to a new kind of global leadership. Section 4, Winds of Change, adapting to social and cultural shifts. The latter half of the 20th century was a time of profound social and cultural change. Britain experienced a wave of modernization, challenging traditional norms and values. The Queen, a symbol of continuity, faced the task of adapting the monarchy to these shifting times. She did so with a characteristic blend of pragmatism and sensitivity. She recognized the need for the monarchy to evolve in order to remain relevant. She supported reforms that modernized the institution, making it more accessible and inclusive. The Queen also embraced a less formal approach to her public persona, reflecting the changing expectations of the British people. Her ability to adapt without compromising the dignity of the monarchy was a testament to her wisdom and foresight. During the 1960s and 1970s, Britain saw a rise in social movements, from feminism to the anti-war movement. The Queen navigated these changes with grace, always remaining a unifying figure. Section 5, steadfast in crisis, a symbol of strength and resilience. Throughout her reign, Queen Elizabeth II faced numerous crises, both personal and national. Her ability to navigate these challenges with grace and determination became a defining characteristic of her monarchy. Whether it was addressing the nation during times of war or providing comfort during periods of national mourning, her presence was a constant source of reassurance. From the assassination of Lord Mountbatten, a deeply personal loss, to the tragic death of Princess Diana, which shook the nation to its core, she confronted adversity with remarkable strength and resilience. These events were not just moments of personal grief, but national tragedies that required her to balance her own emotions with her duties as a monarch. She became a source of comfort and inspiration for her people, offering words of solace and guidance during times of grief and uncertainty. Her speeches during these times were not just formal addresses, but heartfelt messages that resonated deeply with the public, providing a sense of unity and hope. Her stoicism in the face of tragedy resonated with the British public. It was this unwavering composure that helped her subjects find their own strength. Her ability to remain calm and collected, even in the most trying times, became a symbol of the nation's resilience. She embodied the values of duty, courage, and compassion. These were not just words, but principles she lived by every day. Her dedication to her role and her people was evident in her actions, whether she was visiting hospitals, attending memorial services, or simply offering a kind word to those in need. During times of national mourning, she became a unifying figure, reminding her people of their shared humanity and their capacity for resilience. Her addresses during these periods were poignant reminders of the strength that comes from unity and collective resolve. The Queen's strength in the face of adversity solidified her bond with her subjects, reinforcing their admiration and respect for their monarch. Her ability to connect with people from all walks of life, to listen to their concerns, and to offer genuine empathy made her a beloved figure across the nation. She also guided the nation through economic downturns and periods of social unrest. Her leadership during these times was marked by a steady hand and a clear vision, providing the stability needed to navigate through uncertainty. Her ability to remain a symbol of stability and continuity during these turbulent times solidified her place in the hearts of the British people. Her reign was not just a period of history, but a testament to the enduring power of steadfast leadership and unwavering commitment to one's duty.